We are actually celebrating in these 2024 the 20th anniversary of our platform of cooperation with our Gulf partners, which is called the Istanbul Cooperation Initiative, and the 30th anniversary of the Mediterranean Dialogue, where we have 7 southern partners that we work with within that platform. So that means that is actually a long-standing cooperation, but a cooperation that we're trying to make stronger. And of course, it is a reaction to a concern that we have over the instability that we see in the Southern Neighbourhood. The intention with that office, which is the first liaison office that we open in the southern region, in particular in the Mediterranean area, would have basically 2 objectives. The main one is actually to support our bilateral relationship with Jordan, the relationship in terms of political dialogue and in terms of security cooperation activities that we have with the Jordanian authorities. It's a political office, so it will be the closest to sort of an embassy on the ground. But since we don't have offices in other places, the embassy will help us collect political information, talk with people on the ground, and have a better understanding of how things are evolving. I'm visiting Egypt next week, for instance. It will be my first official visit to Cairo, when I will be able to talk with their high-level officials, try to understand where they are. I will be meeting also high-level officials in the League of Arab States. I think this is a moment where we need to talk as much as possible to try to understand each other, to engage. At the same time, we are supporting very much, and we've said publicly, the efforts that others are taking in trying to put an end to the crisis in Gaza. And it's been very clear. We are supporting a ceasefire. We support the protection of civilians. We believe there should be an end to the tragic consequences of the situation in Gaza. Since we started, Iraqi authorities are very satisfied, and since we started, the armed forces of Iraq are more professional, more efficient, and closer to the principles that we apply to our own military. We will probably have to increase somehow the number of soldiers, because so far it is capped in the 600 numbers, more or less, and we will need probably a little bit of a larger presence in order to compensate the fact that particularly the US forces will be leaving in the next months. But it's part of the conversations that we are having with the Iraqis. They do understand that it's just a question of need and logistics mostly. It's not a question, our ability to train forces will be basically the same, and the trainers we have there will be the same, but we will need just more logistics, more security.